Hi, welcome everybody to C.O.R.E. My name is Kat Thomas, and we are about to get our joints, our minds a little juicy, find our core and our breath connecting with a little expressive yoga. So today, if you have a yoga block, go ahead and grab that. If you don't have props like that at home, these great big books, if you're into wine like I am, Clive Coates, usually a lot of his burgundy books are all the same height and size, so you can use those. Grab some water, and let's come down onto our mats. If you'd like to use bands, go ahead and grab those as well. So let's come down. We're gonna just sit on our ankles, sit bones just resting in. Wiggle down, get comfortable. And I always like to bring my shoulders up to the ears, roll them back so those angel wings, your little shoulder blades, go down through the spine. Rest the hands gently on the thighs. Naturally, your spine and crown of the head lifting upwards. Let's take a deep breath through the nose. And exhale, sigh, and release. Take another deep breath in. And exhale, release with a sigh. Begin to seal the lips using your Ujjayi breath to start building a little steam and warmth inside the body. Breathing in through the nostrils and exhale back through the nose. Maybe closing the eyes here. Allowing the muscles in the face to soften, gentle, relax. The corners of the mouth gently rising up. And today I'd like to dedicate our class, our session, to feeling peace, harmony, acceptance, even when we're challenged. And to give praise and gratitude for Jason Percival, wherever you are right now. I hope you're smiling, breathing in hope and exhaling gratitude for your life. Let your celebrations begin. As we all accept ourselves as we are, offering forgiveness and love. Bring your attention and awareness to the spine. Taking a deep breath in, feel it lengthen, and exhale, letting it smooth out. Imagining a string of white light is pulling the crown of the head upwards, lengthening and elongating through the spine even more. As you breathe in, imagine a juicy, glowing, fiery, red, rich light coming back through the nostrils and traveling down the spine, warming, sensual, and healing. Set your intentions as you breathe deeply in. And exhale, steam it out through the nose. Feel that wind back in the throat. With your intention set, the corners of the mouth risen. Gently open your eyes. Acknowledge yourself as beautiful, creative, and full of wisdom. Acknowledge that you are challenged. Acknowledge and accept you are all there is, and all there is love. Let's draw the navel in and and slowly begin to rise up. You can use your hands if you need to. Come up slow and tall. Bring the knees out, hips distance apart. Keep those beautiful toes, the big toes touching. Again, inhale, lift the shoulders up to the ears and roll them back, sending the shoulder blades back down through the spine. Navel is engaged. And just holding here, feeling the strength. Squeeze the glutes. Bring that pelvic floor upwards. Inhale, reach those arms up and overhead. And we're going to exhale. Let's bring that right hand back. Gently take hold of that right ankle. And exhale, gently bring that left arm back. Send that heart center up to the sky. Drop the head. Roll the shoulders back. Shoulder blades trying to kiss. Really bring the hips forward. Use that Ujjayi breath. Keep that steam in the throat. Two more breaths. One more deep breath in and slowly bring the head back. Lift yourself up, hands at the waist, and exhale, drop back down onto your heels. Smooth out the spine through one breath. And exhale, gently come down to child's pose. Hands close to the face, rest that forehead. Smooth the spine out. Release. Let that exhalation sigh, releasing any anger, tension, judgment you have about yourself. Two more breaths here. Lift up, come up to your tabletop. I'm going to turn on my mat. Bring the hands flat, fingers spread wide. Shoulders distance for knees and hands. Make sure the wrist is directly underneath that shoulder. Gaze forward. And as we inhale, arch the back, reach the gaze upwards. Exhale, draw the pelvic floor forward, drop chin to chest, and really hollow out the back. Let's keep this breath through Ujjayi nice and slow and powerful. One breath through each movement, slow and strong. Make sure you're pushing off from those hands. Three more breaths here. Really slow it down. Follow the breath. Warm that beautiful, juicy spine up. And on your next exhale, we're going to hold it here, really hollow out the back. Drop the chin, draw the navel in. Slight movement forward, bring the heart center up and over the fingertips. Keep the navel drawn in, chin to chest, and exhale, drop down onto the sit bones, to the ankles. Inhale, slowly come back. Keep everything engaged. Keep the arms nice and straight and balanced. And exhale, drop back down. Again, slow and powerful. Feel that engaged core. Three more breaths. Hollow that back out. And one more full breath. And come back to tabletop. Flatten that back out. Curl those toes under. So let's hold here. Let's get ourselves really set up for a wonderful full downward facing dog. So keep your gaze forward. Press into those hands. Spread all fingers. Bend the knees. And let's just push into bringing those legs up. Push the body. Bring the heart center down onto the thighs. And then drop the knees. Stay on the balls of the feet. Again, inhale as you bring the knees up. Push the hands. Bring the heart center onto the thighs. And exhale, drop. One more time. Deep breath in. And hold here. Really engaging the full body and core as you push off from the hands. Now we're going to start to lift. Stay connected, thighs and torso. And start to lift the body up. And then finally release as you straighten the legs. Draw the navel in. Drop the heels. Beautiful. Keep that Ujjayi breath flowing. Release that head. No tension needed in the neck. I'm going to come off my mat because it's a little slippery today. It happens. Keep the breath flowing. And inhale, let's come up onto the tippy toes. Hollow out the back. Roll the heart center up and over the fingertips. Come into high plank. Inhale as you engage the core. Come back to your downward dog as you exhale. Inhale, come up on the tippy toes. Hollow out that back. And roll yourself into high plank. Inhale, engage the navel. And rock the body back to your downward dog. Slow and powerful. 2 more rotations. Inhale, lift those hips nice and high. And then drop the heels. One more time through. Inhale, lift. Come up and over the fingertips. Engage the navel. Lift those hips sky high. And drop the heels. Hold here, smooth the spine out. Take a deep breath in. Inhale, reach the gaze forward between the fingers. Lift that left leg sky high and draw it between the hands. Align your hips, square the shoulders to the front. If you need to use your blocks, go ahead. It's a great time to do that. So from here, I want you to just focus while you're in this lunge, drawing that navel in and bringing, you're gonna roll those thighs in towards one another. We call that scissoring the thighs. Stay on the ball of that back foot. Keep the breath flowing. And inhale, start to lift the body. Slow, gentle. Then finally, release the hands, bring them up. Straight above, parallel to one another, palms facing, fingers spread wide. Make sure that that front knee isn't extended over that big toe. Stay on the ball of that back foot. Drop those shoulder blades down the spine. Let's use our Ujjayi breath. Keep that nice steam inside the body. Four more breaths. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, gently lower the palms back down either side of that foot. Inhale as you exhale, draw that left back to meet the right. Join me in plank. Bring the heart center forward slightly. Press off from the palms. Let's inhale, exhale, just gently lift that right foot off the floor. About 3 to 4 inches, point the toe. And exhale, drop back down. Inhale through the center, exhale, bring that left foot up. Don't dip your hips, keep equal balance. And exhale, release. Again, inhale through the center, exhale, bring that right foot up. And exhale, inhale through center, left foot comes up. Keep that navel engaged, nice and strong core. And exhale, release. Inhale, exhale, draw yourself to downward facing dog. Push off from the hands, drop the head. If you're used to doing your power yoga classes, yin yoga is a lot slower. Doesn't mean it's easier, just slower. Inhale, reach the gaze between the hands. Bring that right leg sky high and exhale, draw it between the fingers. Find your balance. Check your alignment here. Scissor those thighs in, draw the navel up and back. Use your blocks if you want. Engage that core, come up to the fingertips. Lift the heart center up. When you're ready, swing those wings sky high. Drop those shoulders down the spine. Engage the core. Crown of the head reaching upwards. Back leg nice and strong and high and tall. Two more breaths. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, drop those palms on either side of the foot. Inhale, exhale, draw it back to meet the left. Join me in plank. And keep that navel engaged. As you inhale through the center, you're going to exhale and just drop over to the right side. Inhale through the center and exhale, drop to the left side. Nice and slow and powerful. Keep those nice, strong, balanced arms. Nice tripods keeping you up and secure. One more breath on each side. Come back to center. Take a deep breath in as you exhale. Back to downward facing dog. Let's walk our dogs out. Pedal those knees in. Gaze comes up and under opposite arms. Stretch out. Add some length and space and life between the cages. And come back to center. Inhale, reach the gaze between the hands. Let's get on our tippy toes. Draw the navel in. Walk the feet up. All right. Let's take a nice bend in the knees. And inhale, start to curl yourself all the way tall and strong. Chin drop to chest. Connecting one vertebrae at a time. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Take gentle hold. Left hand just grabbing that right wrist. Shoulders distance apart. Slight bend in the knees. Stretch up as you inhale, elongate, and exhale. Let's float to the left side. Gaze up to the ceiling. Use that Ujjayi breath here. All that space and light just entering through your right side. Inhale through the center. Smooth out the spine, roll out the wrists. Drop those shoulders down the spine. No need to add extra tension. Gently take hold of that left wrist. Inhale, elongate, and exhale, float down to the right side. Slight bend in the knees, gaze goes up. Keep the navel drawn in. And inhale, slowly float back to center. Roll those wrists out. Let's use that lion's breath here. Let the tongue hang. Gaze up. Make little fists. Bring that firelight into the forearms. Pump a little faster. Feel that blood coursing through the arms, traveling all the way down to your pretty toes. 3 more breaths. One more deep breath. And let those arms float down like leaves from a tree. Shake them out. Now, if you have your prop or your blocks, let's go ahead and get that set up. Again, if you have a book, that's great. If you have your blocks, even better. So you want to make sure whatever your prop is, that when you are standing on it with one foot, you can easily swing that other leg where it's resting and not hitting the floor. If you feel a little unsteady, you can come to a wall, use the wall as a little guide. So let's start with our right foot planted on our block or your prop. We're just gonna come up. Let's inhale, reach the arms up and overhead, and exhale, release. Drop those shoulders down. Now bring that pelvic floor upwards. So when we're doing that, it's like if you were zipping your tight pants, that feeling, that connection. And we're gonna work that psoas muscle, really start strengthening that and strengthening our whole core. So we have a nice straight spine, crown of the head lifting straight up. So you're just gonna start swinging that left leg. You wanna point the toe. You can bring the hands to your waist. You can reach out. They can come up. Honor your edge. What you don't want to end up doing is bending the right knee or bopping back and forth with the hips. Keep it squared, keep it centered, and just swing. You can do a nice big swing. You can do a little swing. And what I want you to really focus on is using that core strength, and we're building that muscle right in here, and we're going to squeeze the glutes as we do so. Feeling that raw, that connection all the way down the right part of our bodies. So if you're not sure what the psoas is, our psoas is our deepest muscle in our body. And it helps us actually bend over, walk, do a lot of things, right? So it actually is curved around and connected to our lumbar, which is our lower part of our spine. And it wraps all the way around here and actually connects with your femur. So it's really good to focus on building that strength. We're gonna go for 3 more breaths. Keep those glutes nice and tight, core drawn in. And 1 more breath. And exhale, slight bend in that right knee as you come off. Now, I don't know about you, but my left leg feels like it's a lot longer, a lot stronger. Shake that right leg out, and we're just gonna set ourselves up here. We're gonna plant that left foot in now to your prop or your block. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead, and exhale, release shoulder blades down the spine. Find that nice strong alignment. Pelvic floor comes upwards, which naturally we're gonna roll the hips inward, strengthening that psoas. And let's start swinging that right leg. Another cool thing, make sure you're keeping those glutes nice and tight on your left side. Our psoas actually kind of wraps around our diaphragm muscles, like if you were clasping your hands. So that's why when you're doing that beautiful ujjayi breath, where you're breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, it actually is using that breath to strengthen even more. So little things that you can do, give yourself a little more support. We'll go 2 more breaths. 1 more deep breath. And exhale, slight bend in that left leg and slowly come off. Shake that leg out. It's great, little movements like that, and you are doing so much for your beautiful body. And we're gonna take a nice deep breath. Inhale, reach those wings high above you. Let's bring those feet out. So if you've got your mat, come out a little further off the mat. You're gonna turn those feet 45 degrees. Exhale, we're gonna palms facing your screen. Come to your little cactus or goddess pose here. Again, draw that pelvic floor upwards. We have a tendency to wanna stick our booties out. Draw that pelvic floor up and slowly sink into a nice deep lunge here. Bring the arms up slightly and bring the shoulder blades back like they wanna kiss. Draw that navel in. Sink a little deeper. And we're gonna add a little bit of spice. You can stay here if you want. Just at each inhale, you're gonna bring the toes, bring the heels up. Inhale through the center and exhale as you bring that heel up. Keep yourself nice and aligned. Don't move side to side. This looks like MC Hammer. I even have MC Hammer pants on, it looks like. So inhale through the center and exhale. Sink a little lower if you can. Keep that navel in. Keep that ujjayi breath flowing. You're doing great. 4 more breaths here. Two more breaths. And exhale. Inhale, reach those arms up as you straighten the leg. Palms come together. Exhale, draw them down to your heart center. Gaze upon the fingertips. Deep breath in. Exhale, release with a sigh. Inhale, reach those arms up and overhead. Start to swing them back. Place them on your lower back. Give your kidneys a little love. Bring those shoulder blades together, elbows trying to touch. Bring those feet to face forward. You can spread your legs out a little more if you want that. Inhale, elongate through the spine, and exhale, slowly start to lower the body, lowering that heart center down towards the floor. Gaze looking down. We're gonna stop here, halfway raise. Inhale as you exhale, extend one arm out at a time. Let's shoot a different color into each other's world. Pick any color as you draw your navel in. Keep that breath flowing, the navel nice and drawn back. Protect your lower spine. 3 more breaths, almost there. One more deep breath. And exhale slowly, forward fold. Drop the arms, drop the head. Give those shoulders a nice roll. Forward, backwards. Give the head a little shake. If you want to use your blocks, now's the time to put it in front of you. Inhale, halfway raise. Palms are down either on the block or the floor. Gaze reaching forward. Draw that navel in, nice flat back. And let's start walking our hands over to our left foot. Let's place that left palm down in front. Fingertips and toes facing the same way. Let's inhale, reach that right arm sky high. Gaze goes up towards that right middle finger. Again, if you want to use your blocks here, this is the place to do it. You can elongate, open up through that spine, through that heart. And while we're here, let's use some sound breath like HA. Two more breaths. Deep breath in as you exhale. Slowly lower that right palm down. And let's just turn that left foot so it's facing the opposite wall. Keep that left hand there. Inhale, once again, reach that right arm sky high. Finding a different stretch here. Open up, use that heart sound breath, HA. Beautiful. Two more breaths. One more deep breath in as you exhale. Swing that right hand down. And we're just going to turn ourselves over to the left foot. We're going to curl that back foot. Drop down to the right knee. Soften to the back of that right foot. And stretch it back slightly. Hands come on either side of that front foot. Now here's where you can really gain a lot from using your blocks. No need to stress yourself out. You don't want to hurt your hips any more than they need to. If you're using your block, gently bring it over to your left hand. Place it there. Inhale, reach that right arm sky high once again. If you don't want to use your block, go ahead and drop that left hand down. Right hand sky high. Make sure you're not rolling off that right knee. Open up that heart. Two more breaths. One more deep breath in. Slowly exhale. Drop that right hand down. Bring that left hand now to the inside of that foot. Pull your block away. Push it in front of the body in case you want to use it. Let's curl that back foot, lift that right leg, and slowly start to turn that left foot so the feet are facing forward. Come back to center. Drop the head, drop the arms. And inhale, halfway raise, draw the navel in. Let's balance ourselves out. Push that block over to the right side if you want to use it, and slowly start walking the hands over. Palm comes down, fingertips facing the same way as the toes. Inhale, reach that left arm sky high. So again, if you want to get a better stretch, bring that block out in front of you. Gaze goes up to that left middle finger. Use that sound breath. 2 more breaths. Next, big inhale as you exhale. Drop that left hand. Walk it over to the right side and slowly start to turn that right foot out towards the opposite wall. Keep that leg nice and strong. Drop that right hand down, toes and fingers facing the same way. Again, use your block if you want to. Inhale, reach that arm sky high. Open up that heart. Two more breaths. One more deep inhalation as you exhale. Slowly bring that palm down. Bring the block and your hand over to the other side of that right foot. Let's curl that left foot, drop down, soften to the knee, soften to the back of the foot, bend into the right knee. And when you're ready, inhale, again, lift that left arm sky high. Open yourself up. Accept and acknowledge all of you. Don't roll off that back knee. If you are, use a prop. Two more breaths. One more deep breath and exhale, slowly lower down. Bring both hands inside that right foot, curl that back foot, lift the leg, and slowly walk back to center. Toes facing forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway raise. Nice flat back. Walk the feet in a little closer to the body. Bring the hands to the hips. Nice flat back, crown of the head reaching forward. Draw the navel in. You can have a slight bend of the knees. Lift the body nice and strong and tall. Woo. Got a lot of blood and oxygen to the brain there. Inhale, lift the shoulders up to the ears, and exhale, roll them back. One more time. And forward. And exhale, drop the hands down to your sides. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, release them down. T, palms facing down, fingertips spread. Let's turn that left foot back out to the opposite wall. Inhale, we're going to elongate through the spine, bring that arm out. Exhale, drop down. Arm straight up on the right side, gaze forward. Now, if you want to bring your block around, go ahead, or you can just place your hand gently on your shin. You can bring it all the way down inside of that foot. Now let's bring the gaze up to the right middle finger, draw the navel in. Use that breath, clear out the lungs. Two more breaths. And exhale, slowly start to sink into that left knee. Make sure that knee doesn't go over that left big toe. Use your core strength. Gently lift up, come into your warrior two here. Make sure you're aligned. That middle foot, the middle heel is in the middle of that back foot. That back foot is parallel to the back of your mat. You can adjust as needed. back down, palms on either side, curl that toe and bring the right back to meet the left. Join me in your plank. Push off with the hands. Exhale slowly, chaturanga, upward dog, and back to your downward dog. And take a deep breath in as you exhale. Bring that right hand to the outside of that left foot. And inhale, draw it back to center. Inhale through the center, exhale. Right hand outside of the left ankle. Back to center. Make sure you're pressing off with that hand. Keep it nice and strong in your downward dog. Slow and powerful movements. Keep that navel drawn in, Ujjayi breath. One more breath on each side. And come back to center. Inhale, reach the gaze forward. Walk or float the feet between the hands, forward fold. Big toes together, heels are floating apart. Inhale, slight bend in the knees. Reach the arms up and overhead, slight back bend. And exhale, swan dive back down. Inhale, halfway raise. Exhale, drop the palms. Walk or jump the feet back to plank. Drop one knee at a time. Toes come together behind you. Knees are spread apart. And come back to Virasana. Sit back on your ankles. Inhale, reach the arms high above you. And exhale, release. And let's just hold here. Let's smooth that spine out through our breath. Inhale, let's drop the palms in front of us, cross the ankles behind us, and let's come into Sukhasana, our easy seated posture. Bring the right foot, then the left. Shoulders distance apart from one another. So now we can really focus here as well on our psoas muscle and really bring a little bit of extra strength to that. So let's just start here by bringing the heart center up to the thighs. You can really feel that tighten little feeling in there. Keep the navel drawn in. Bring the arms out parallel to one another. Bring the shoulders back. So your shoulder blades are trying to kiss. Let's bring one leg up at a time. And that's really hard, right? So if you lower back just slightly, that becomes a little easier. But we want to try and really create a nice, strong, just insanely difficult challenge for ourselves in life. So let's bring those knees in a little closer. Draw the shoulders back. Point the toes. Bring that heart center up. Gaze looking up and out. Keep your breath flowing. And exhale, release, drop the feet, draw the heart center up, smooth out the spine. Take a nice deep breath in, bring the arms up, bring the knees in towards the heart center, point the toes, draw the shoulder blades back. Lift those legs a little higher if you can. 4 more breaths, you're almost there. One more deep breath. And exhale, drop the feet. Bring one knee into the heart center at a time. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. Drop the head, hollow out the back. Point the toes. And exhale, release. So you want to come down onto your mat, connect one vertebrae at a time. You can help guide yourself by using your forearms. Come all the way down. Let those shoulder blades drop. Let's bring the knees 90 degrees. Point those toes again. Make sure that your lower back is firm into the mat or the floor, wherever you are. Let's bring that right hand just behind the head, just as a guide. We're going to bring that left hand underneath behind the left knee. And we're just going to guide our bodies up and over towards that left knee. You don't want to bring the elbow in. Keep it nice and wide. Just lift up slightly. Feel that nice, strong connection in the core. And hold here 4 breaths. Building up a little bit more strength in the left psoas. 2 more breaths. 1 more deep breath and exhale, release. Bring both feet down. Release the shoulders, then bring one knee into the heart center at a time, rock side to side. And deep breath in. Exhale, drop both feet. Set yourself up again. Left hand behind the head. Bring the knees up 90 degrees. Point the toes. Draw that back into the mat. Right hand guiding for support. So you want to press in like you're trying to push that leg out, but this hand is stopping you. You'll really engage that muscle there. And then let's lift up. Bring that left shoulder towards the right knee. Don't bring the elbow in. Keep it nice and wide. Keep that navel drawn in. Engage the core. Press into that right hand. Keep the breath flowing. Four more breaths, almost there. Lift a little higher if you can. 2 more breaths. 1 more deep breath in. And exhale, release the shoulders first, drop the feet, then bring them into the heart center, rock side to side. Massage those kidneys, give that lower spine some love. And when you're ready, inhale, extend those feet up towards the sky, flex the toes. Let's bring the hands, palms down, arms just underneath, giving yourself a little bit of support. Inhale, straight lift up, and exhale, drop down. Inhale, gently lift like you're trying to touch the ceiling with the bottoms of your feet. Keep it nice and controlled. You don't want to rock side to side. You're just lifting straight up. Use your breath. You can smile if you want. 8 more breaths. 3 3, 2, and 1. Keep those legs up there. Extend those arms above you. Stretch out the fingers. Bend the knees, point the toes. And bring those arms up and parallel to one another. Fingertips spread, palms facing one another. Inhale, gently lift the heart center up. Engage again that core. Both shoulders coming off the mat. A straight line through the neck and the crown of the head. No need to add strain. Four more breaths. One more deep breath in. And exhale, drop the shoulders, bring the knees in once again. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. Draw the shoulders down. Extend those wings out, palms facing down. Inhale through the center. Exhale, drop both knees down if you can to the right side. Bring the gaze up and over to the left. Keep the shoulder blades down, palms flat. One more deep breath in here. And release on your inhale, engage the navel. Swing back through the center, smooth out the spine through one breath. Inhale and exhale, drop to the opposite side. Gaze goes out the other way, shoulders are flat. Inhale, gently engage the core, come back to center. One more time, give yourself another big squeeze. Roll out the back. And bring those arms down to your sides. Extend the feet up, point the toes. And slower than you thought you could, let the legs float down. Finally releasing them down to the earth. Come into your Savasana. Relax. Let the body melt. Let the heart slow once again to the rhythm of the earth. Let it be gentle. Let the muscles in the face soften, melt down, allowing space and light to enter through the face. So as you bring your awareness to the space between the eyes, you can see a bright light. Perhaps you see a specific color. Let this light shine and glow brightly. Let it open up your awareness and acknowledgement to hope, to patience, forgiveness of yourself and others,